deserve every penny that they get. I don't know the numbers. I don't know if the numbers have been divulged. I don't know if the numbers have been released yet whenever you are seeing this video. But let's look at everything they have done with their tenure here so far with the Cleveland Browns. If you look at it in a totality, you look at it as a whole. A whole. What? Watch your mouth. 2020, they're a duo. They have came in together and they have been to the playoffs 2 times since that span, 2 times in 4 years. If you would have told me since 2020, we're going to go to the playoffs 2 times in 4 years, I am going to take that every day of the week. Look, out of all the quarterbacks that Kevin Stefanski has had since his tenure, he just makes it work. No matter who is under center, whether it's Baker Mayfield, whether it's Case Keenum, whether it's Jacoby Brissett, whether it's Deshaun Watson, whether it's DTR, whether it's Joe Flacco, it's been a plug and play ever since he has been the coach of the Cleveland Browns. And guess what? He has made it work. Out of all the complaints that Kevin Stefanski gets, I have been part of the lead of that complaint train. I am not absolved of that complaining. But when we look of his success as a whole since he's been here, is there anybody else that deserves an extension more than Kevin Stefanski? If you look at what he has had to deal with, from the outside noise, from the noise in the locker room, from everything that has happened since he has been the tenure of the Cleveland Browns. When you look at the franchise, the negativity, the stigma that happens to us as fans, as an organization, and he has been to the playoffs 2 times out of 4 years. He has been the coach of the year 2 times. Twice. Dos. I don't know how else to say it. This man deserves it. I don't know who else. And if there's people right now trying to justify him not deserving this extension, I want you to slap them with a wet napkin. When we look at Andrew Berry, let's not forget him. I mean, it looks like everything he does. Now, you could say Deshaun Watson was a bad move. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. No matter how many people want to say it's been a bad move, it's a failure. You don't know until the contract is up if it's a failure or not. That is just the facts. The contract's not up yet, so we don't know. But getting Amari Cooper for a 5th round pick in 2021, if that doesn't look like a steal, I don't know what is a steal. And then getting Jerry Jeudy. Yeah, people want to say he overpaid for Jerry Jeudy, and maybe that's a fair assessment, but the receiving market is about to skyrocket with CeeDee Lamb and these receivers coming up next, Jamar Chase. So it's going to look like a steal when it comes to Jerry Jeudy. We have to see how he produces as a Cleveland Brown, but we call him Andrew Bargain Bin Berry for a reason. He knows what he's doing, and I just trust his process. Now, I know there's more deals that he's made that I can't think of off the top of my head for the comment section, but Andrew Berry deserves this as well. These two as a duo, Batman and Robin, peanut butter and jelly, wet hornets and dry bumblebees. What? I don't even know what that means. They deserve this. And if there's somebody out there right now as a Browns fan who thinks they don't, get that wet napkin out. That's all I'm going to say. Or do you want then stability? That's the name of the game if you want a successful franchise. If you look at the successful franchises, what do they have? Stability. It's not about changing coaches every month, every year, the rotating door, changing regimes, changing GMs. I know that's the popular thing to do. Fire the coach, fire the GM, start over. That's not how you become a successful successful organization. How do you become successful? You keep what you have and you build. So now what's next for them is seeing how this Deshaun Watson thing happens. How does it pan out? That's really it from here on out. They've done everything else. They have really hit almost on everything else. Now I know they've had some draft picks that didn't pan out, but we're talking about the major things. You've got a 2-time Coach of the Year candidate. You've been to the playoffs 2 times since 2020. Now it's about advancing. Now it's about getting that AFC Championship game, maybe getting to the Super Bowl, which we all want. But how do you do that? That's the C, is if your gamble on going for that franchise quarterback pays off. That's the only thing now. You lost Nick Chubb last year, gruesome injury. You still got to the playoffs. You had defensive injuries last year. You made it through that. Now you just got to cross your fingers that you're healthy this season and see what happens. But them two getting new contracts lets me know this. We're ready for stability now. As Browns fans, we're ready for stability. No more breaking up. No more looking through our phone, seeing who else can we get. No more opening the door. Who we gonna call now? We are now a franchise that is ready to call ourselves stable. We are now a franchise that are ready, maybe just ready, to hang with the big boys. Now, it's all on that franchise quarterback that we gambled on. And let's see what happens. If you haven't already, hit that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on all notifications. And at the end of your comment, put whatever hashtag you want to just let me know that you are here. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you. Peace.